What is up, everybody? To Reverse TV here today. If you thought Sony was creatively bankrupt, here's a part 2 remix, because apparently not only are they doing a Horizon Zero Dawn remaster, there is rumors that's heavily circling that they're doing a Days Gone PS5 remaster as well. It's like, really? You know, the game that the guy who created it he was pissed off because you used his character in Astrobot and didn't make a sequel. So instead of making a sequel to that game, you do a remaster? Make it make sense, bro. I'm just not getting it. I'm not understanding the whole let's remaster games from last generation. Like, what is the purpose of that? Games that play perfectly fine. Sure, you can increase the frame rate, but it's not even like that big of a deal. The game plays fine on PS5. On PS4, PS5. So why do you need to remaster this? It just screams lazy cash grab, and it just adds salt to the wound because the controversy between the guy who left, who created Days Gone, and then didn't get a sequel, but they're making a remaster. I would view that as like a slap in the face if I was a creator. Like, why are you doing more with this property which you didn't even get a proper sequel? So this is just some clown work by Sony right here. And I was like, where are the first party games? Now, along with this rumor, there was a rumor that they were doing a state of play very soon. So hopefully that solves the first party problem with PlayStation, because it's just been remaster after remaster, and it's getting ridiculous. This guy says the state of PlayStation right now is beyond disappointing. There's no hope or anything remotely exciting anymore. Yeah, I gotta agree. It's nothing exciting. It's just been remaster after remaster. We need a sequel already. I agree. There should have been a sequel. It should have been Days Gone 2. But no, we don't get that. We get a remaster, apparently. I don't understand the Sony world. Conqueror must have hit them hard. They're just cranking out them remasters. It's just getting embarrassing. It already runs at 60 FPS in PS5. What is the point? To milk the fan base, I guess. I don't know. You would think they would have one new title to show why you need the Pro. Instead, here's a Horizon, Days Gone, Spider-Man 2 all enhanced. Yes, all PS4 games. Enjoy your brand new $700 to $800 system. This is getting crazy. Like, this is getting bonkers. Paying all this money for a new system to play old games. This person said Days Gone is one of his favorite games, and he don't even see the purpose of this remaster right now. I don't see the purpose of it either. I thought Days Gone was okay. I don't see why this needs a remaster. Plays perfectly fine. Yet another remaster / remake before Bloodborne. I don't understand the whole Bloodborne situation. Like, if they know the fans that's the one remaster that the fans really want, why don't they do that one at least? I just don't get it. How much more is PlayStation going to crap on and milk the F out of the fan base before more people wake the F up and say something collectively? Sony, when it comes to remasters, another one. I got plenty of remasters for you over there at PlayStation. What is this? This is the we're so back to it's so over phase. Okay. Apparently, it's an up and down, like a roller coaster with Sony for some people. If this is true, I hope everyone who wanted a sequel shows up and buys this. No, I want a sequel. I'm not buying this game. I'm not buying this remaster. Why? The PS4 version plays perfectly fine. Just because it's a chance they might do a sequel. That's just stupid. Totally unnecessary, but that seems to be the status quo for PlayStation these days. Yeah. Why is it just so difficult to announce new first-party games? What is the big secret? It's like we're just seeing remaster after remaster, left and right, with more hardware, no new games in sight. Yes, because that's definitely what you bought a PS5 for, to play old PS4 games with a new coat of paint on them. Makes a lot of sense right there. Um, so they remastered the first one, but won't make a second one. Great logic over there from Sony. Remaster the first game, but don't do a sequel. Like, why? Rather have a sequel. Insanely unnecessary. 1,000% insanely unnecessary. Apparently, Sony just can't go past they can't go past the PS4 generation. Apparently, they just think everything before PS4 is just dead or something. Because why don't they remaster or remake stuff from older than PS4 generation? It's just real bizarre how they only focus on PS4 generation. This is the worst generation in history. I've been saying this for the longest. This is the worst PlayStation generation by far. It's like, why are they just remastering PS4 games? It's like, I had a PS4. I played those games when they came out. Why are we still just reliving those games again in this new console generation where, we're supposed to see new stuff, apparently? Apparently not. And then there's a lot of copium saying if you buy the game, they're gonna make a sequel. I was like, that's not a charity case. I'm not. PlayStation isn't an indie company who just needs your support. Like, there's a big business, a big multi-dollar business, probably $1 billion business at this point. It's like, I'm not buying a game just so they can a chance they can make a sequel. That just seems dumb to me. Uh, we don't need a remaster. We need a sequel. I definitely agree with that. The era of remasters. And it's like, I don't think they're gonna stop anytime soon with these remasters. Uh, PlayStation fans looking at all these remasters they already played a few years ago. I'm sorry if they remake this mediocre game instead of something like Infamous. I don't know. Let's see. I like Infamous. I like Infamous 1 and 2. Those are my favorite games of the Infamous series. But I gotta trash Days Gone though. I mean, Days Gone was, it was okay. I guess mediocre when I say that, but it was okay. It was like, uh, they're marketing these all wrong. This is a Horizon remaster, and Last of Us 2 remasters are just native 5K PS5 versions from the PS4 games. They're just calling it remastered for some reason, which has historically referred to old classics being re-released. That's what people see. Okay, what the F is wrong with Sony right now? Oh man. Please be true so that I can witness the insane mental gymnastics to justify this. Yeah. Like, justify a remaster but not a sequel. Who does that make sense to? I don't know. Yeah, why don't they remaster Infamous? It's like they don't go past the PS4 generation. It's like, that could definitely get a remaster of the Infamous series. I will definitely buy those day one, but apparently they can't go up. They can go past PS4 generation. Apparently, all this does is give the PlayStation has no games weirdos to be more annoying with it. Okay, apparently you're a weirdo if you say PlayStation has no games, which they don't. You playing PS4 games on your PS5. You bought a PS5 system to play PS4 games. That's not weird. That's not a weird apparently. But you calling it out makes you a weirdo because you're saying, hey, why not buy this brand new system to play old games? I don't know why Sony's obsessed with them remasters / remakes instead of showing brand new games. This and Horizon are already beautiful as is. I just don't understand it. Can't wait for the Astro Bot remaster next year. Who wouldn't put it past them? It's not on PC yet, so it might be a remaster. It really feels like Sony put all their eggs in that live service basket and realized quickly they need to pivot. Very thankful for third-party games. Yeah, if it wasn't for third-party games, it would be so drowned in PlayStation, because the only first-party games they had was, what, Concord and Astrobot? Concord flopped, and Astrobot is a game aimed for kids. Like, that PlayStation would get no use if it wasn't for third-party games, to be honest. And for those so-called third-party games, they paid to make it second-party to be on their system exclusively. So, it would be super drowned on PlayStation without third-party games. PlayStation knows their fan base are suckers. That's why they keep doing this. It's just embarrassing at this point in time. They keep making more and more remasters. It's just disgusting. So I'm gonna conclude it right here. Definitely want to see your thoughts down below about this. More and more remasters. Not enough original first party games. I don't know this new strategy Sony's going with is very bizarre to me, but definitely want to see your thoughts down below about this. Leave a like if you like this video. As always, thanks for watching, and peace.